J-Drone here. This is a Tarantula 1505. We're going to get it binded to the controller. We have the standard stock 300 mAh battery in this. Kind of want to get a time trial with this. I generally run higher batteries in this because I like longer times. But we have the longer propeller blades on. I'm curious to see what type of time we get with this. So here we go. If you haven't seen any of my videos, I've flown the Tarantula 1505 a lot. I like this quadcopter. I have one modification done to it. Again, we're at a stock battery, but we're with longer propellers here. I find longer propellers makes this a lot quicker, a lot stabler, and gives it more lift and thrust. I attribute that to the surface area that the blades are covering. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I've flown this a couple times like this. I've flown it many times with the stock blades, and I'm getting better performance with these larger blades on it. Also, they offer a lot better orientation in the sky. You do have lights underneath to give you your orientation, but once you go so high, those lights are kind of hard to see, especially during the daytime. So having lime green blades in the back and black ones in the front makes it easier to orientate during the daytime when those lights are a bit hard to see. You can see this barrel rolls very nicely. All in all, this is an A+ quadcopter. You're not going to break the bank buying this, and you're gonna have lots of fun with this. I have some expensive quadcopters. Again, nothing crazy yet, but one JJRC FPV one that I have that's pushing the range of $100 or so, and I still favor this little guy. It's fast, it's durable. JJRC is very durable too. I crashed into a rock slide. But you see those flips in quick succession here. This thing's a toy, and essentially you want to play with a toy. I mean, yeah, you want the best quadcopter and whatnot, but this is everything all in one. You could hook a camera to it. It does have a camera spot. You could hook an 808 keychain to it. I consider this getting into almost your sport quad. Super light, extremely fast, extremely agile. I mean, look at that. You're just flipping without batting an eye. And it is very durable. I do have the shell of mine cracked. I have it glued and taped. You can see it's flying, no issues. That happened flying about 300 feet up in altitude, and it dropping about 300 feet in latitude, and landing on somebody's roof with an external battery taped on the outside and my altitude meter. And the body was not made to withstand that type of force. It can take a crash by itself, but once you start adding stuff, that's increasing mass, and when it's coming down, it's crashing a lot harder. Look at those flips. Just flip, 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 flip. And with this, you press your flip button and then a directional for whichever way you want to flip or barrel roll. It's very quick. And I do have this in the first setting. This is not in the second speed setting. This is not in the third speed setting. It's in the first one. Very cool quadcopter. Right now we're pushing about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Your 6-minute mark, your 7-minute mark is where most quadcopters get. That's about standard with the stock battery and stock propellers. And we're barrel rolling. Oh man, I think we barrel rolled too far. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop it. Yep, I don't want it going over in that water. So let's go over here and see if I can fly this over this fence. That's the water company over there. Let's see, where'd it go? Well, there it is. And I got it up and down, and now we're tied up. Alright, well, fortunately the water company hasn't maintained their fence well. There's just a huge hole in it over here. And don't mind my pile of wood. I did have something constructed here. I didn't have a building permit. They told me to tear it down. So instead of arguing with them, I tore it down. Now I have a pile of wood that I need to disassemble and place elsewhere. And go tromping through the old bamboo. Let's see if we can find it over here. I've seen it on the opposite side of the fence. It shouldn't be too hard to find. We got it. And let's see if we can fly this out of here while I'm walking out of here too. Really shouldn't be in here, but kids come in here all the time to go fishing in that pond and whatnot. And again, there's a huge hole in the fence, so it's not like I really broken anything. Just retrieving my drone and I'm leaving. And let's see if we could put this right underneath the top of that fence that's got the big hole in it. And we're through. And we are out. The drone is saved. We'll just stay out here and fly for now, I guess. It's kind of wide open. I don't got to deal with any type of trees or anything. Don't want to get too close to that road though, because as you can see, there is a little bit of traffic right now. People are starting to come home from work. Right now we're pushing 8 minutes. I'll say subtract 2 minutes for the recovery. We're pushing about 6 minutes of total flight time here. Which we're right on par with the average of any other quadcopter. 6 minutes is about its par, 6 to 7 minutes. So we get another minute out of this. This thing's right above a normal quadcopter, I'd say, as far as time goes. I mean, even a lot of the bigger quadcopters are only pushing 5 to 6 minutes tops without doing any type of weight reduction or whatnot. Right now we just broke 9 minutes, subtract 2, we're at 7 minutes. That's a good catch. I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do.